your ego are playing games in your mind. Your ego is saying, if you say this, people think you're weak. And what is really important to them is how you treat them. And then you yourself, you are a package. You are not just a weight or the size of the clothes that you wear. You are you. People really care is how you love them, how you treated them, what is the interactions, and then the words that you speak. You are a package of all that. Is BS. I don't agree with that at all. Like 30 is 30, 20 is 20, 40 is 40. Okay? So 30 is not never your 20s. You only get to live your 20s. Hi everyone, welcome back to Tina's channel. This is Tina. How's everyone doing? So today I saw that we would do a chit chat video. So just chat about different things. And I got my tea ready. That is important. Nothing too serious, so I'm not gonna start with the line, honey, I think we need to chat. That is not a very good line. And boys, if you heard that, you know that you're in trouble, okay? That is never a good line to start with. And woman, please don't use that line. Like, you can choose whatever, like, anyway, enough of that. So today, we're gonna chat about different things. I can't really talk today, but I'm still gonna chat to you. Yes. Okay, so I did write down a little bit of something, some notes. This is my general, and this is what I had write down. And I saw that there is different topic we can talk about. And you know that I'm new to all this YouTube thing. I'm only 2 weeks in, and then I was always looking at other YouTubers and thinking about, what I can do, how can I make this interesting. And in the end, I realized they have all their different unique styles, and I'm Tina, I'm me, right? There's no way that I'm gonna copy whatever they're doing. So a chit chat video, yes. So people always ask about how do you feel about being bored by yourself? Why did you decide to leave home? And then what is the experience like in Australia? And that is a very good topic to talk about. So I think over these years that I realized some stuff, and then I'm in my 20s, and I think a lot of people who are watching are also in your 20s, and we are young, but a lot of things, a lot of principles in life that I think are better known before you're 30. Some people say that 30 is your new 20s. That is BS. I don't agree with that at all. Like 30 is 30, 20 is 20, 40 is 40. Okay? So 30 is not never your 20s. You only get to live your 20s once. So what is some of the things I wish I have known earlier before I even step in my 20s? Yeah, that's what we're gonna talk about today. So I guess first thing is that you need to know yourself. So knowing yourself is knowing what type of person you are, and knowing what type of person that you wanna be, and then knowing that it brings a great comfort, or you can even know clearly what is next. How do I do to achieve the goals, and what goals should you set? Like what goals that should you set to become the person that you wanna be? So you will never know that unless you know yourself, know what type of person you are. Like if you are fast paced, fast learning, everything comes so fast, you are efficient, that great. Find an industry that you can put all your energy in, and then things that you love. If you are like a slow pace like me, 9 to 5 working. That's it. After work, just want to go home, chill out. And you probably shouldn't work in a fast-paced industry. So for example, I used to be an event assistant. So in the event industry, everything is very fast, right? Everything is like this. Get this done today, bam, 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 the event happened, clear out, bump out. That is so fast, and then you really don't have a set work schedule. So all you have is get things done, and then doesn't matter if it's working to 2 o'clock in the morning or whatever. Anyway, the event's gonna happen tomorrow at 1 o'clock, so you better work your ass off, right? And so then guess what? I only work in that job for 6 months, and then I spent 3.5 years studying that in college. Yes, I did. I just find it that it's not an industry or not a pace that I can deal with. So I decided to now go on, the rest of the story. Now working 9 to 5, slow, not exactly slow, but not as crazy as events. So if I had only known that I am not that type of person who would exactly make it to an event manager or an event organizer, I wouldn't have stepped in to college in that major. So you get what I'm talking now. If you are maybe 18 in your last year of high school, deciding on what to go for college, you really need to think what type of person I am, and then what do I love, what do I will enjoy doing, not now, I mean after 10, 20 years, 30 years, what is the long-term goal? By knowing that, then you won't waste your time. That's what I think. Knowing yourself is the first. There are some principles in life that you need to know. Know your priorities. That is another thing that is very, very important. What is your priorities in life? If you have a priority set up, then you won't get confused or you won't get lost in the past, in the way. What is your main priority? Is your main priority about work, career? You want a successful career? Is your main priority family? You want a family for women or for men out there that has family as their first priority. You need to think about where you want to have your family, how you're gonna afford having a family. If work as your first priority, of course you're gonna spend most of your time and your energy in work. If family is your priority, of course work is the second thing. You work, you come home, you spend time with your family. And so why do I realize this? Is because that I used to not knowing what I really want. I used to just linger alone, just see what happens in life, not much planned, and I always saw that life would turn out by itself. But that doesn't work like that. Things doesn't work like that. You need to know exactly the things that you want to focus on. If your priority is study, then spend most of your time in studying, and then everything else can be pushed behind. So if your friend call up and say, oh, let's go out and have fun, but you say oh, okay, maybe later on because I really need to get these things done, then you won't feel so bad about yourself because this is what you want and you know it. So you won't feel bad about, oh, I didn't spend time with my friend, because you know what? They can wait a little bit. And if work is your first priority, you won't feel so bad about not having a partner or not having a girlfriend or not having whatever else is in life, because that is your priority, that's what you want. So you focus on that and don't complain. Yeah? So do you see how that will make life so much easier for you? If you only know that what you really want in life is. The third thing is that don't let your ego get in your way. So I know a lot of people that are really proud of themselves. They have a pride that's really big. And that is sometimes a very good thing because people might perceive you as a very confident person. But most of the time that does damage to you. Because no one really wanna be around with the people that has pride that as big as the ocean. Sometimes you might miss a lot of opportunities because that you're so proud of yourself, and you could never be so good that you can stop learning and then you just think that you're the best. That's not how it works. I know a lot of people struggle and admit what they need. For example, you really need this, you really need that job opportunity, or you really need a hug from your friend at a certain time. You might lose the opportunity because you wouldn't say, hey, great, that's exactly what I need, or hey, could you please get me this, could you please come over, or could you please just talk to me for a second. Because your ego are playing games in your mind. Your ego is saying, if you say this, people think you're weak. If you say this, that they would think that you are so much in need, and then they wouldn't respect you. That is not the case. People who are successful, they are not afraid of admit that what they want or what they need, or they are not afraid of admit their own mistake. It's okay, people make mistakes sometimes, and then all you need to do is that make sure that you don't make the same mistake next time. Why don't you start from today? Be really honest about yourself, be really honest towards other people, and just be authentic, be yourself. When I was a bit younger, I have a really big ego. I'm really proud and really, afraid to let people to see my weak side. I really do. I could had a really bad day, but when people ask you, I will say, yeah, I'm great, don't worry, everything's okay. Or I could know that this would certainly be a mistake. I don't want to hang out with these people, or I don't want to do this. But because guess what? My ego is so big, I just keep going ahead with it, with the things that I knew that wouldn't turn out well. And then that took me a lot of time to realize this is such waste of time. If you know from the beginning it's only your ego playing game with your mind, then it will be much easier. Be humble. Doesn't matter what stage or status that you might have in this society, you need to be humble. Yeah. And then another thing that I wrote down here is that stop getting validation from others. You don't need to be validated from others. Okay, so this is very important to me. And I really want to get this message out there, is that I come across a lot of people, they say to me, oh, I'm so fat, I don't look pretty enough. Look at this, I have some fat in my belly. Or they would say, oh, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. But I just want to say, this type of people, by pointing out what they think they are lack of, have so little confidence that they have to get that out there in every occasion first. Guess what? People don't even notice. They don't notice that you have one pimple on your cheek that day. They don't notice that maybe you gain a few pounds. And what is really important to them is how you treat them. And then you yourself, you are a package. You are not just a weight or the size of the clothes that you wear. you are you. People really care is how you love them, how you treated them, what is the interactions, and then the words that you speak. You are a package of all that. You are not just the color of your hair, the color of your eye makeup today. By the way, it's orange. Yeah, what am I saying? What was I saying? Stop getting validation from others. Like, you need to be kind to yourself first, because when you say that, oh, I'm fat, when you point it out, that only shows one single message, or you send out a signal to people and saying that, oh, it's fine that you define me like that, because I am defining myself by that. Don't do that. Please don't do that. First, love yourself first. Show people how you like to be loved, and demand the respect that we all deserve, each of us. We all deserve respect from others. Stop focus on what you don't have. Just start loving yourself, and then you will see how much that would change people's attitude towards you. That is about it. That's the 4 things that I want to say today. So first thing is knowing yourself. Start on deciding what type of person that you want to be. And second is get your priorities in line for life. And the third is don't let your ego get in your way. Don't let your ego play game in your mind. The last thing is stop trying to get validations from anyone else. You don't need that. You are you. You're perfect. You're different. You don't need validation from anyone, not even your partner. Yeah? Okay, so if you like this video, please give me a thumb up and then subscribe my channel. I couldn't say that enough. And I'll see you next time. Bye everyone. Bye.